Hey guys, I'm Brad Henderson, one of the co-founders at Droplii here to give you a quick rundown on an app that, to be honest, is completely changing the game for those of you who are building an essential oil business. Now, there's a reason this app is growing faster than we can handle right now, and you're about to see why. So let's just cut to the chase and we'll jump right into it. Now, you guys, Droplii is more than just an essential oil guide, and let's talk real quick about the different tiers we've got going on and what they mean for you. These two tabs on the left are what we call the Droplii Essential Oil Guide. The oil guide is anything oil content related in the app, and to give you some context, $9, $8.99 Droplii Essential Oil Guide, and we'll come back to this pricing page. But that was just there to give you a frame of reference as we're going through this. So if we're to move over to the oils tab, pretty straightforward. It shows you all of the oils and blends, the different application methods, quick description, common uses for the oil broken out by primary, secondary, and other uses if you click on that guy. And then, of course, important safety information and other details on the oil. So pretty straightforward, the oils tab. So let's just keep on keeping on and move over to the recipes tab over here. And you guys, this is the part of the app that really makes us far more than just another essential oil reference guide. So first off, this page is amazing for new oil users because it's built to encourage new users to purchase and use oils outside of the ways that most of them normally think that they can use them, right? Like cooking or cleaning or emotions. But for today's purpose, we'll just beeline it over to the complete listing of uses. And let's pretend we have some allergies, let's say, that we need to take care of. You'll see a description, common uses for the, common oils for the use, and then the recipe section. Now, it's this part that really makes us different, and you're going to see why here really quickly. How it works is that all recipes and protocols are added and voted on by the Droplii community, aka you guys, the users of our app. Now, I want you to take a quick second and think about how powerful this is. We sort everything by number of votes, which means you're starting with the protocols that are most likely to be effective for you. So let's start with the top rated recipe here in allergies. And okay, you guys, if anyone's nodding off right now, you need to come back to us because this little share button right here is what people tell us over and over is one of their favorite features in the app. I know you get messages and phone calls all the time asking what to use for this or that. Many of you are taking screenshots or pictures of a book, and it's cumbersome and frankly doesn't really cut it for what you're looking for. So we've cut that process down to almost one click. All you got to do is find a recipe you like, click the share button, and you can share via text, email, any messaging service you want. I'm going to share it with myself here. And you can see, watch as that magic happens. That whole recipe just got pasted in here with almost zero effort on my part. And guys, if you think this is cool, trust me, we're just getting started. So let's go down to ingredients, instructions, pretty straightforward, uses as well. Now testimonials. You guys, this is just one more thing that as we were building the app, we said we're not going to be just another essential oil reference guide. And a wise person once told me that facts tell, but stories sell. And I couldn't agree with that more. And that's why we've built the foundation of testimonials on this idea. Most of their apps and books out there are awesome resources that will tell people how to use the oils. But like everything else in this app, we want to take that to the next level. And that's why we've included a community section where we can have compelling stories that sell people on why they should be so excited about the oils. However, this section is relatively new, so we are going to need your help to build up the testimonials in the app by adding your own and liking them if you find a recipe that is working really well for you. So that is pretty much the gist of the Droplii essential oil guide, except for this little share button. That's how you can, or this plus button, that's how you'll be able to add a recipe to the app. I'm not going to walk through that because it kind of walks you through step by step, pretty straightforward. But let's see, we promised you we'd go back to this pricing page and talk a little bit about this. So again, left 2 tabs, that's the $9 Droplii, $9 USD Droplii Essential Oil Guide. Now, the second part of the app we're going to finish up with is for you people that are building a business. And this is where most of the hype around the app is coming from. And you'll see why here very quickly. We found that as we were talking to many of you, a lot of you are fronting the burden of buying expensive oil textbooks for new customers when they sign up. And $30 a pop for an oil textbook adds up really quickly. But no one's come up with really a better way to educate new oilers effectively without breaking the bank. So we thought, we sat down and we said, okay, come on, guys, we can do this. And what we came up with is, as we were building the app, we asked ourselves, how can we make this more expensive if you choose not to buy Droplii than it is to actually purchase Droplii? And we can talk really quickly about how we pulled this off. For only $9.99 a month, you can give out unlimited of this Droplii Essential Oil Guide for free to new customers. And that means they don't pay a dime, ever. You're buying it for them. And honestly, make sure they know that. It's been really fun to see how much people appreciate knowing you paid for something that would normally cost them $9. You can also get 2 months free if you're willing to pay the year-long up front. And just let's do some quick math here. So if you're paying $30 a book, it's not hard to see how this makes sense. By the time you buy 3 to 4 books in a year, that's $90 to $120 a year. Can you see how that can cost you more if you don't have Droplii? Now again, the Mentor app isn't for everyone, but if you're serious about building a business, you should be giving out a lot more than 3 to 4 books per year. And that's where Droplii steps in. That's where it makes sense. If you're not, then honestly, we don't want to take your money. We want this to be something that's valuable and useful for you. So sharing the app out for free, it sounds interesting, you're thinking, but how do you actually give somebody the app? And we'll wrap up by answering that question and call it a day. So we made it really straightforward, easier than giving a book, because sometimes you got to ship the book and etc. So all you got to do is click on the share button. And I'll share it with myself, and it will pull this little message, pre-populated message up, and I just sent it to myself before with this link, and that link they'll follow, and it will be their magic ticket into getting the app for free. It'll take them to a sign-up page, and then it'll take them to a page where they can download the app, and that's how they'll be able to get the app for free. And also what's going to happen now, and guys, this is really cool. As soon as they sign up, you'll get a notification letting you know that they signed up, and they're going to show up right here in your contact section. Contact info and all automatically right here, for those of you guys who like when stuff's just really easy. And so let's say you had a class on Thursday, April 27th, right? You can see, all these people signed up for the app on that class during that class. So these are the people that I need to go ahead and follow up with. So that's the contact section. But not only that, if you see this face, this is going to be your face that shows up on their app. When you add your profile picture here, you get to greet them every time they show up to the app. And if you haven't noticed this M icon, no matter where we go, it follows us around here. And they'll be able to click on it and chat with you anytime they have a question. And the goal here is to get them reaching out to you instead of you always having to reach out to them, and make it very inviting for them to reach out to you. So this chat portion of the app, this tab right here, is currently in beta. So if you're interested in joining the beta group, reach out and we can get you set up. But it's not quite available yet to the general public yet. So very, very last question. A lot of people ask us, okay, is there a limit to how many people I can share this app with? The answer is there is no limit. But for your sake and for ours, don't enable your downline leaders. If they're going to grow a business, they need to learn how to do it themselves. And if you do everything for them, if you give the app to their people and support all of their people, it might help short term, but it's going to stunt their growth, and it's going to stunt your growth in the long term, trying to learn how to be a leader and build a duplicable business. Plus, we made this app really personable, right? So they're going to see your face instead of their leader's face on the app. They'll have your contact information if they come into here instead of their contact information. So make sure you're being careful who you share the app with. It's not really built to be shared on Facebook with thousands of people. And you know, we've honestly haven't seen a big problem with this yet. I think your guys' integrity speaks for itself, and so that's been incredible to see. So anyways, well, guys, let's call this a day. If you still have any questions after watching this video, feel free to drop us a note to howdy@droplii.com. Otherwise, hope you enjoy the app, and happy oiling.